Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my 3 tips on how to lose body fat. Over the past year, I've lost about 20 pounds of weight. At the start of this year, I have lost 10 pounds of body fat approximately. I use one of those fancy in-body scales, which is how I know that I lost fat, but still managed to maintain and build muscle. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional, I'm just going based off my own experience. I'm also not telling you need to lose fat, you need to lose weight, anything like that. You're beautiful just the way you are. If losing a little bit of fat, if losing a little bit of weight will make you feel more confident and you can afford to do so healthfully, then I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, let's go.
Number 1 tip, protein. That was something that I was not eating enough of before this year. If you're a girl, aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of body fat. And so if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to aim to be eating 150 grams of protein every day. This is especially important if you're cutting, so you're eating in a caloric deficit, because you're going to be losing fat, but you want to make sure that you have enough proteins, that way you don't lose muscle if you are cutting. Which if you guys want a full video on like caloric deficits and cutting and weight loss, I can also do that separately, but this one we're focusing on fat loss. So yes, protein is going to be super important. It's also just going to keep you fuller for longer. It's going to feed your muscles, help you work out more in the gym, all of that stuff. When I first started trying to implement more protein, I was eating a lot of like Quest protein bars, like Quest protein chips, like a lot of the like fakey whey protein stuff. And that's fine. That is a way to get your protein in. It definitely makes it easier, makes it fun, it tastes good, but it kind of messed with my stomach a little bit. So now I focus on things like lean meats, cottage cheese, yogurt, things like that that are very high in protein naturally. So really like plant-based proteins as well. I mix them in with my yogurt, super duper yummy. So protein, protein oatmeal, forever has my heart. Second biggest tip on how to lose fat but keep muscle, strength training and cardio. I feel like a lot of people seem to either push for one or the other, but I am a big believer that you should do both. I will say though, I definitely think you should focus on strength training. I think that should be your main thing, because as you build muscle, because you're building muscle and losing fat at the same time when you do strength training. You're building muscle. As you build more muscle, your metabolism speeds up, things like that. Who doesn't want to have toned arms and a big old booty? Strength training, baby. Yeah, and then cardio wise, literally walking. I use the term cardio very lightly. For me, cardio is walking. Of strength training and then light cardio, so maybe hitting 10,000 steps a day.
You are golden.
Light forms of cardio along with strength training, because I feel like most of your energy can go into your lifts and can go into your strength training. And then we just kind of do a little bit of cardio to help our hearts and things like that. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest. You're not going to get bulky. Third and final tip, and be careful with this one, but if you're going to be somebody who messes around with your calories, messes around with the amount that you eat, take it very slow and gradual. So if you decide that you really do want to focus on building muscle and you decide to bulk, so eat more calories than you burn, start off small. So maybe do an increase by, say you normally eat 2,400 calories, maybe one week you eat 2,450 calories, and then kind of see how your body responds. If you feel super energized, you feel good, if you feel like you're not putting on as much muscle as maybe you wanted, maybe you jump up another 50, and vice versa if you want to lose weight. So let's say you, again, 2,400, but you decide, 2,350. Not seeing the changes you necessarily wanted to, maybe we take it down a little bit more, but we want to do things very gradually. You don't want to just increase your calories by like 500 for your bulk right away. Your body's gonna be like, what are you doing? Or same thing, you don't want to decrease by like 500 calories, because again, your body's gonna be like, what are you doing? So if you do decide to mess around with your calories, do so very gradually and be smart about it. Do your research, know your body, know how much you're moving every day. If you guys want a full video on that, trust me, I definitely have learned a lot about metabolism and BMR and things like that over the past few months. A focus on protein, a focus on strength training, a little bit of cardio in there for your heart, and we Gucci. Even eating at maintenance, if you focus on protein and strength training, I guarantee that you will see changes, that you will lose fat and you will build muscle. So yeah, I hope this short little video was helpful. I hope you learned something, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.